Am I? Hold up. I'm gonna need to check to see if I am live. Let us see. Indeed, I am. What's up, Giants fans, Hub watchers, YouTube subscribers, Twitter and Instagram followers? It's Noname back at it again with another live stream, calling of the game type live stream for you guys here. KB isn't in here yet. He's probably gonna be in a little late from work as usual. Dude's been really busy at post office, so whenever he tunes in, he will tune in, guys. Until then, I got y'all here. Shout out to Ligma in the chat, Edward Chan, NMM Gaming, Caden. How y'all doing? As you know, man, share the stream, share it out. We gonna have a good one today. Giants at Bears. Yo, listen, I see Edward said I think we losing. Nah, Edward, we're gonna win, Chief. We're gonna win. Only wins only. And here he is. The man popped in. You guys should be able to see him now.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
What's up to Mixed Sports, everybody? We just started. Edward says, like, no cap, the Giants might lose. What you got to say to that?
There's always a chance, like you know, they are favored by 5.5 points. The Bears are. They're favored by 5.5. So I mean, the consensus has Bears winning, but I don't know. I think it's maybe it's the blue lens, right? But I think the Giants actually are going to hang in tough, more than Pittsburgh. You know, we had a good feeling about Pittsburgh, but that didn't come true. But against the Bears, I think it's going to be a lot better.
Exactly, man. Listen, bros. You got to have that positive energy too, guys. The Giants, you got to believe in them as well, man. I really do think we have a better chance. I mean, listen, we lost against the Bears last year, but we did beat the Bears the year before when they were, like, the best version of that Bears team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, like, what was it, like 1914, something like that?
It was definitely a game in the 20s. I'll pull it up right now. Yeah. Giants, Bears 2018. Bears 2018.
Or was that, or was it 1914? I think there was one game 1914, if I'm not mistaken, but
I think that was last year's, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not finding the Bears Giants game from 2018 for some reason. Whatever the case is, I remember that one because I was at that one. It went into overtime. That was a game that was like
yes,
I think
it was 23-20. I think it was 23-20.
Yeah, it was like 23-20 or something. Shout out to Sajid in chat. He says, "I want to win!" with exclamation marks. Caden says, "This favored stuff on analytics are all BS. I game over numbers." I low-key agree with that on some points. Sometimes, yeah, analytics do be helping, but for a good amount of times, I go with the eye test. And Sajid has a good point here, KB. He says, "Is the same Bears from last year a new Giants team?"
Same Bears from last year? A new Giants? What is that supposed to mean?
The Giants are a new team. They're a new coaching staff. The Bears are exactly the same as they were last year.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Mixed Sports says, "Yo, we got to win if we want to be competitive." Now, I've been said the Giants are probably going 7-9, but of course I'm gonna be out here cheering for them to win every game. This is a game you think we gotta win if they want to be competitive?
Yes, because we have a tough stretch the rest of the schedule, so the Giants need to try to squeeze out as much wins as they can here. But a quick little note here: former Giants quarterback Phil Simms has the Giants upsetting the Bears. So let's see what happens. He's believing in us. He's believing in the Giants.
Phil Simms, listen, man. Phil Simms, of course, he's gonna believe in the Giants, bro. Once a Giant, only a Giant, bro.
Yeah, only a Giant. Yeah.
Pretty sure Phil Simms was also only a Giant. Don't quote me on that though, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was only a Giant.
Yeah. Shout out to Bradley in the chat. He says, can't wait to see what Andrew Thomas will do to Khalil Mack, Pancake City. I don't know if it's going to be Pancake City, but that's going to be a matchup I'm keeping my eye on because he did well last week.
Yeah, and on top of that, Khalil Mack is a little banged up. He's actually going to play today. And Robert Quinn, who missed last week's game, he's still on the injury report, and he came as questionable, all the way up until Saturday on the final injury report. So they might be limited on snaps. They might be having to go to their depth guys on the edge rush. So that's going to be an advantage for the Giants. And listen, the Giants have a much easier matchup. Yes, the Bears front seven is pretty good, but I mean, there's not much in the NFL much better than what the Steelers have in the front seven.
Let's keep it real. The Bears front seven is not close to the Steelers front seven.
It's not close.
Yeah.
It's not close. I mean, Khalil Mack, Robert Quinn is fine, but hey, they're banged up. Yes, you got Roquan Smith, you've got Danny Trevathan, Shore at the inside linebacker spot. You could argue they may be a little better than Devin Bush and Vince Williams, but especially the inside the middle too, the middle of the defensive line. Akeem Hicks is going to play, but he was on the injury report as well.
Hmm.
So a lot of these guys on the defensive line are a little banged up. So I mean that might call for a limited amount of snaps from the star defensive players for Chicago. So we might be getting a lot of depth
A little
players.
bit of a break here.
Right, and so that's gonna be helpful for Andrew Thomas, being a rookie in his second game ever.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
think the
helpful.
thing is I don't know if Andrew Thomas needs the help. It's really just the rest of the offensive line.
Right, right, of course. But he's still a rookie, and there's still a lot of things he probably doesn't know yet. There's still probably a lot of pass rushers he's not very accustomed to yet. And it's gonna help Nick Gates as well because
It's
Gates.
gonna help Nick Gates needs
Listen,
literally all the help that he can get.
Nick Gates got killed by Tyson Alawalu last week. Okay, Tyson Alawalu was a depth player for Jacksonville. He's a starter for Pittsburgh now. And he even struggled against him. So I forgot. I think they have Goldman still. Eddie Goldman, is he still on the Chicago's defensive line?
I
Um,
would have to pull up the depth chart to see.
I don't think so. I can't remember who's on the defensive line. I don't think they got Frank.
According to Google, he's still there. Yeah,
Yes. Okay. So
he's injured though.
Goldman's there.
He's injured.
He's injured. Okay. He's on IR, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on IR.
Okay, so yeah, they've got some depth players on that in the interior of the defensive line, and that's why I think the Giants are also going to be very successful at running the ball up the middle, um, as they were not last week.
Shout out to
But
KB had an article on ftfn.com, guys. You guys should go check it out. And of course his
appreciate
video
it, man.
that he made the other day on should we be worried about Saquon, which go ahead and basically say what you were saying in that video, the comparison of what the Bears run defense was like last week and how that could help
Yes.
us.
Yes, so the Bears' run defense was absolutely demolished through the interior of the line. If you look at Detroit, who in Detroit, by the way, guys, keep this in mind. Detroit is a terrible running football team. This is a team that cannot run the ball, has not been able to run the ball since Matthew Stafford was starting quarterback there, and that's dating back to all the way to 2008, 2009. They never were able to run the football ever. And Matt Stafford automatically had a running game last week with old man Adrian Peterson, who, by the way, just ran right through open holes up the middle. Adrian Peterson did nothing to really help that run game. You could have put my grandmother back there, and she would have ran for 90 yards. All right. So that interior of the defensive line for Chicago is really banged up, and the offensive interior for the Detroit Lions is not great. Okay, yes, they have they had that first round pick Ragnow there. I forgot who else they have up there, but it's not great. It's not a great offensive line, and they were able to open up the holes. I guarantee you, a mauler like Will Hernandez, a mauler like Kevin Zeitler, and hopefully we get a little bit of Nick Gates' kind of aggressiveness that he showed last year playing guard, but this time
Oh,
playing
by the
center.
way, Kidblue, sorry for cutting you off, but last week
Yeah.
we did not see any captain's patches. Finally, they just showed DJ, and the captain patch was there. I don't know if that was like a first week thing, but I didn't see any captain's patches on
You
any
sure?
players last week.
I saw Daniel Jones wearing the captain patch.
Oh, he was wearing one last week. Oh, I
Yeah.
must have been. Oh no,
Yeah,
I think I was thinking about the Texans Chiefs opener where it was like there was no captain's patches.
Oh, there was no captain patches?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mixed that up. But yeah, I just want to say, man, that captain patch looked real good on DJ, man.
Oh yeah, it did. It did. I was like, that's crazy, man. He's like another Eli, man. He's like another Eli.
Yo, is Mitch Trubisky even a captain on the Bears, bro? That should just listen.
I
Trubisky,
think quarterbacks get like default at captain, right?
they shouldn't.
Like,
though.
like,
Oh, I don't see a
they
badge on
shouldn't.
him. I don't think I
They
see a
don't-
badge on him. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Real quick, we should probably make sure we're synced up.
For sure. When the game starts, I'll yeah,
What
that
are you
would
looking
really
at
be.
right now? Just in case. What are you looking at right now?
So it just 4 people just popped up, stockpiling tight end type thing. We got the 4 tight ends up there: Jimmy Graham, Demetrius Harris,
Oh,
Cole
okay.
Kmet,
So you're actually a couple of seconds behind. Actually,
her.
okay. There we go.
Now they just switch back to the 2 commentators.
Gotcha. All right.
But shout out to John Doe in the chat as well. Mr. Fishing, King Justin, Wolves. Thank you all for tuning in. Mike Lowe. So
I gotta pull up the chat. Yeah, I gotta pull up the chat.
So Bradley says, if you want to see how Thomas is doing, just ask me. I look at him the entire game, not even DJ or the actual ball. Bradley, the Andrew Thomas guy, I will be asking you that. John Doe says, if Kidblue says we are the more prepared team today, can we kill him? Because I think they're saying that because I think you might have said that last week against the Steelers. At the
Did I
begin
say that?
at the
No, no,
beginning.
no. Did I say that? No, I said the Steelers were more prepared because they were with the experience. I was saying that the Steelers were more prepared, being that they have the advantage of in-game coaching adjustments. I think they will be more experienced in that than the Giants will, just because they have more chemistry. I think they got it flipped around. I said the Giants aren't
Ha.
as
So
prepared.
Dylan, I mean, hear me, Dylan, because I just saw Dylan turning it. John, you might have to correct yourself there. King Justin says, "Do you have any pregame rituals, Kid Blue?"
No, I don't believe in that like superstition stuff. I just kind of hope we win. That's it.
He just kind of hopes we win.
Yeah, yeah.
Wolves says, "Did you notice two NFC teams are on cornerback? Oh, CBS. He typed CBS. I was like,
Yeah,
cornerbacks?
I noticed that too. Yeah, this game is on CBS and we're not playing in the AFC. Neither the Chicago. So that's kind of weird how we're on CBS.
Yeah,
I
we
hate
usually
CBS broadcasting.
on
Or
Fox, right?
Fox. Yeah, yeah. I like Fox broadcasting. I don't like CBS
I'm gonna be
broadcasting.
honest with you. I never really noticed until you guys just brought it up that CBS is AFC, Fox is NFC.
Yeah,
I never really noticed it like that.
I think they're like how like official sponsors or like official kind of thing. I think CBS is like official with the AFC and Fox is the official with the NFC.
Mm.
But can somebody in the chat check if there's any two AFC teams playing on a Fox program?
That could be the thing. By the way, guys, remember share the stream out, get people in here, bro. This is gonna be a good game. I can feel it.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
before it starts, we're technically 3 minutes away from kickoff, but we'll see when actually kickoff happens. I got a couple predictions, not necessarily bold. I had bold predictions last week, but I just have predictions. All right, I'm gonna get mine. Then KB, you get yours. So I got two. I got Leonard Williams and Lorenzo Carter combining for at least 3 sacks this game. I do have confidence that we could get sacks and pressure on this Bears offensive line and on Mitch Trubisky. And I got DJ going for 250 and 2 touchdowns. What you got?
250 and 2 touchdowns. Okay. I'm gonna say DJ. I don't know if I have any bold predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Here I'll give you a bold prediction. Saquon combines for 150 yards on the ground. I mean, not on the ground, just combines for 150 yards. Let's say that. You know what? I'll push it. 175.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
I'm pushing
Okay,
175.
that is bold. That is bold. Any touchdowns to go along with that?
Touchdowns. If I want to get bold, I'll say two. But realistically, I probably think he'll just grab one. But bold prediction: 175 total scrimmage yards and 2 touchdowns. I say. I don't really have a bold prediction for
Shout
DJ. I
out
don't
to
think
Josh
anything bold's gonna
Valencia in
happen.
the chat. He says, "What's up, Kid Blue?"
What's going on, Josh Valencia? Josh Valencia is actually a Miami Dolphins fan. He's actually a really good subscriber of mine too. So appreciate you hopping in, man.
Wolves
Um,
says he's gonna head out. Wolves, stick with us, man. What are you talking about?
Wolves, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Wolves.
Caden says Darnay Holmes is pricking off Trashiski. Mitch Trashiski. Listen, we better get a pick this game against Mitch Trubisky. We didn't get any picks last game. We should definitely have at least one this game.
Yeah, I hope so. And Mitch Trubisky, and I want everybody, because I said this in my preview. You got just temper your expectations for Mitch Trubisky. He always kills the Detroit Lions. So don't look at last week's game as thinking that this is a new Mitch Trubisky, because I even showed it in my preview. His last 3 games, he's had a combined of 9 touchdowns in his last. He's averaging 3 touchdowns every time he plays the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
So he kills them. All right. So that's just his bread and butter, similar to what the Eagles do with the Giants, because the Eagles they could go 2-14 one year and sweep us that year. So. Temper your expectations of Mitch Trubisky. He's not going to play as well against the Giants. And on top of that, his chemistry with Allen Robinson is pitiful. I mean, it's terrible. He has no. I reviewed that Detroit Chicago game, and I was actually watching it live as well. They have zero chemistry. Allen Robinson was running the wrong routes. Mitch Trubisky was throwing behind him. Allen Robinson looked so frustrated. He would like clap his hands and start talking to Mitch Trubisky.
And Aaron Robinson has no problem sharing with his quarterback if they're trash.
Oh yeah, he said that multiple times to Blake Bortles back in Jacksonville. He said that he was trash, So listen, Allen Robinson is a diva. He's a wide receiver, so he's a diva. So it is what it is. And you look on the other side for the Giants. Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton are complete opposite. They have an amazing chemistry together. So although Darius Slayton is not up to Allen Robinson's talent level, the chemistry between Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton is going to be a better connection than Mitch Trubisky and Allen Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
this game. So
I
forget about the talent at wide receiver. That's why I had to give the edge at wide receiver to the Giants. Now, who is the better number one? It's Allen Robinson, but who has the better chemistry? It's Darius Slayton.
I just want to say real quick, King Justin says the live keeps buffering. Hopefully that's not on my end because Kidblue is coming through fine. And the game that I'm watching is coming through fine.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
one thing,
buffering.
yeah, the one thing I will say is try and look at it on a desktop. Otherwise, it's probably YouTube because keep in mind, literally everybody's doing a live stream right now because it's game day, not just Giants YouTubers. Like every sports YouTuber is doing a live stream right now because all sports are going on. And it's shown in the past that sometimes YouTube can't handle it. I don't know if you've had experience like that, where it's just like YouTube can't handle it, KB.
Yeah, sometimes, but I have the stream pulled up right now, and we're okay. We're just fine.
All right, bet. Thank you
So
for that, because I was like, I don't know if I want to risk pulling it up, and maybe it's on my end, and that draws
yeah,
my internet. But as long as it's good there, that's fine. And you're gonna have to be on your best play calling ability today, Kidblue, because Mike Lowe says, not Mike Lowe, I'm sorry, Caden says the game isn't on NBC, so I can't watch it on NBC
Ooh.
Sports in my Xbox. I don't have cable. I have a Fire Stick, so I need to listen to y'all. So you better be on your A game, bro.
Oh, I will, guys. That's why I'm drinking all this water right now, freshening up my my vocal cords. So don't worry, guys. Trust me. I hate CBS broadcasting just as much as the next person. Me and the Hub will provide better commentary than I don't know, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, cause the Madden commentators, they're terrible.
Exactly.
When they do their CBS stream. So yeah, guys, make sure you tune in. There's 27 people in the chat right now, 24 likes. We're actually hitting a good ratio, so make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys haven't already. I will be the play-by-play commentator for today's show, and the Hub will provide the color. And yeah, I just can't wait to get this started, man. We were about a couple of minutes away. 102. It's 102
Facts. Michaelo says, Hub, I wonder if Joe Judge tried to get Dante Scarnecchia to unretire to come coach our O-line. What do you think about that?
I don't even know who Dante Scarnecchia is.
I'm assuming a great offensive line coach. But listen, man, we got Colombo. And even though, the fruits of his labor haven't showed yet, I got confidence in Colombo. He's a great offensive line coach.
Oh, I honestly think the fruits of his labor has showed up. I know we were terrible against the running game, but this offensive line was shocking versus the past.
It was. They did keep Daniel Jones well protected last week.
Right. I mean, for the pass, not versus the pass, but for the pass. All right, so we've got let me know if you see Graham Gano getting that ball ready.
I see Graham Gano. He's walking. He's going to one side. Now he's backing up.
Okay, so you're a little ahead of me, so that's cool.
And kick. All right, and kickoff is off, guys. Oh, my God, Bradley. Video keeps buffering. Bro, it has to be YouTube because it's coming through fine on our end. Please, all I could say is maybe put it down to low quality. I don't know. The most important thing is you can hear us, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully we're synced up as well. Do you see Mitch Trubisky coming on?
Yes, and they're showing his stats last week.
Stats right now?
242 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interception. Listen, we better get an interception, bro.
Like I said, guys, temper your expectation versus Detroit. He averages 3 touchdowns a game versus Detroit. So it won't be the same case with the Giants. So remember last time he also got Julian Love had an interception on him. All right, here we go. Under center, we got a tight end in motion. Is Harris. Single back formation. Montgomery in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff for Montgomery. Gain of about 3 there.
Nice tackle there. Blake Martinez got in there real quick. I saw 54 on the ground there on Montgomery.
Right, and here's this offensive lineup for you guys for the Chicago Bears. We got Bobby Massey, Jermaine Ifedi, Cody Whitehair, James Daniels, and Charles.
I just want to say, whoever's on Jermaine Ifedi, he's not a good offensive lineman. They should absolutely feast today.
Yeah. They are a good rushing team, but they have a real challenge against this Giants defensive front. All right, 3 wide receiver set here. In motion is Cole Kmet. And it's going to be a toss for Cordero Patterson, who's playing running back. Blake Martinez gets in the backfield, but not able to get to him. It's only a gain of 2.
Maybe, like 1 or 2. Yo, shout out to Martinez. He came through real quickly, but he couldn't finish the play. Good thing we got to do like Dalvin Tomlinson, and this is going to be, a story to keep your eye on throughout the year, KB. Tomlinson versus Leonard Williams. Who's going to get that contract extension?
Man, it's going to be a battle. If Leonard Williams, because remember, it's very hard to compare those two because Dalvin Tomlinson won't be a sack guy, so they both have to do their job very well.
Oh, hold up. Did you peep? I'm sorry. Nate Ebner is out on the field. Why is Nate Ebner out on the field right now?
It's probably just a package. Probably a certain package that they're running. All right, third down. Mitch Trubisky on 3rd down and 5 has some room to throw and able to get it to Allen Robinson, who makes the catch
Was that not a
for the
holding
first
on our
down.
boy O'Shane Zimenez? No?
We'll see. We'll see when they show the replay.
O'Shane
Uh,
Zimenez almost got to Mr. Trubisky on that play. Maybe I'm wearing my blue lens and I'm looking for any call we can get. But
yeah,
yeah,
down to the 44-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's 44-yard line, or
Allen
maybe a
Robinson,
5 yard back.
7 consecutive games with 5+ receptions. They just showed that stat on the bottom there.
Right, and that wasn't really that was just a miscommunication there in zone, but no one player had a fault there in that first down from the 40-yard line. Play action, Mitch Trubisky under pressure, and he's sacked. It's Blake
No,
Martinez.
that's Kyler
I mean, Kyle
Fackrell.
Fackrell.
Yeah.
Kyler Fackrell.
Um,
Yeah, that one looked like a 4.
Bradley, I have no idea how I would be able to fix it unless I end the stream and start it again, bro.
No, if it's buffering from you guys' end and it's not buffering from our end, guys, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound mean, but it's you guys' connection. It's not from ours.
Because I have it pulled up on my laptop here and it's just fine. And I'm using like all the internet I can. You know, it's like all the
So
same
it's
internet.
buffering. It's buffering from King Justin and Bradley. So I don't know what that. I don't know.
I literally don't know what to do to fix. But to give you some peace of mind, Bradley,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Second down and 16. It's gonna be a screen for Tariq Cohen, and Cohen's gonna get loose to the outside
The
to the
fast
50-yard
and small
line.
guy. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see if they mark him for the first, and he might be just a yard short.
Yeah.
15-yard gain on the play.
Just to say real quick to Bradley, to kind of give you some peace of mind, I'm literally, if it should be buffering for anybody, it shouldn't be me. Because I'm streaming the game, I'm streaming to you guys, and I'm also streaming with Kidblue over StreamYard. And then I'm watching my live stream. So that's a lot of internet download speeds being used, but my thing isn't buffering. You know what I'm saying?
Quick handoff for Tariq Cohen. He gains the first down, and they are officially in Giants territory. Pickup of about 3 or 4.
Shout out to
down
Damian
coming up.
Estrada in the chat. He says, "Come on, Bears. We got a Bears fan in here. Listen, man. When the Giants offense comes on the field, I think Bears is definitely their strength is in the defense. I don't know about your offense though, Chief."
Yeah, we'll see. They're moving the ball down now. Good. I'm happy that the Giants are able to get the pass rush going early with Fackrell and Dalvin Thompson was able to get involved there as well. Under center, Mitch Trubisky.
There's a flag.
Okay, he was not offsides. Get out of here. He flinched, but he was not. It's got to be a false start. Let's see what the call is. Neutral zone infraction. Get out of here.
He was not. No. That's BS.
He was not even over the line.
He was not over the line, bro, at all.
He flinched, but he was not over the line. That's
He
Fackrell
was
on
not
the
over the line, bro.
there.
Yo, chat, let us know. Are we having our Giants lenses on? They gotta show the replay. If they don't show the replay, it's a fix, bro.
Yeah, this is not a blue lens thing. This is that.
He was not over the line. Joe Judge over there with his. I've never seen that Giants hoodie before, but he has it.
Might have to cop it. 1st down and 5. They even show the replay. They know they're wrong. Dual back formation in the backfield. Mitch Trubisky from the gun.
Nice.
And he's going to run an option here. And great job by Fackrell. Fackrell making some great plays so far today. Making up for that stupid call, but, penalty called on him. But great job.
Yeah.
That won't count as a sack, but it'll count as a tackle for loss. Good job there.
That's a nice, almost type of shoestring tackle. I don't know what you call that, right at the knees of Mr. Trubisky right there.
That is a great effort type play there, man. He was on the floor already.
By the way, I'm at 10:22, 10:21, 10:20 if you want to sync up again, KB.
Yeah, I'm only a second behind you.
Heard.
All right, 2nd down and 17. Here's Miller in motion. Handoff Montgomery, who is going to run up the middle. And good tackle by Logan Ryan, a shoelace tackle there.
Number 23.
Short on the first down.
The newest member of the New York Giants. Oh, actually, no. I think did Isaac Yiadom come after him? It doesn't even matter, bro.
Yeah, Logan came first, I believe.
Logan Ryan, the guy we're waiting to see, man. Didn't really see the field that much last week. Hopefully, he can make a play in the pass game or something. And shout out to Johnny D for the $5 super chat. He says, "Sup Hub KB27 had to leave Backdoll stream. Couldn't entertain a play-by-play call. It's annoying. Glad I'm here though. Keep it up. Listen, I will never speak bad about the homies, but thank you for coming here. Hopefully we're not as annoying, man."
Yeah, 3rd down and 2. It's going to be a toss play for Montgomery, and Montgomery is going to fight his way for the first down as he bounces it outside. First down, Bears. Able to push him out of bounds, but not before he reaches the first down marker. 9:24.
By the way, guys, I just want to say, There should be a link in the description. Let me check real quick to make sure there is. Is there? Yes, there is. If you guys see the link in the description, it says support stream. For anybody that wants to send a really funny message that I won't necessarily be able to read out loud, there's TTS, which is text to speech. If you use that link to donate, it will read the message out loud for you.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Bradley.
Don't get us demonetized though, guys. Cordero Patterson's in the backfield. Here's Mr. Trubisky taking the snap. Short pass for Allen Robinson as he gains. He goes backwards there. Good job by Lorenzo Carter.
Not only good job by Lorenzo Carter, that was just a bad job by AR in run after the catch. I don't know what he was thinking about doing there.
And I don't even think that was Lorenzo Carter's job. He wasn't really playing coverage. I think he was spying. I think he was spying on Mitch Trubisky. And Allen Robinson just showed up.
Bradley
terrible,
said,
terrible pass by Mitch Trubisky, though. What the heck?
Yeah, you saw how lobbly it was. Bradley does say, "Why are we not getting him off the field, yo, man? Hopefully we can."
Yeah, they've been really good on third down so far. All right, from the 29-yard line, Mitch Trubisky under center again. It's gonna be a handoff. Cordero Patterson, he's going nowhere.
Look at that Giants D line, bro, on the run.
Great job there. I guess they'll spot him a 2-yard gain. I'd say a 1-yard gain, but to the 28-yard line, third down coming up and short.
There's been several like 2-yard gains that should have been 1-yard games so far. By the way, I want to say, wow, it already slipped my mind. Oh yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but I did say in my preview, and I'm pretty sure KB might have said it as well. Our D line could hold their run game.
Oh yeah, I said it in my preview for sure. They're not ready for our D line. The Detroit D line was nothing compared to this. All right. They're going really far spread here. Tariq Cohen was lined up outside. Mr. Trubisky under pressure, just going to throw the ball and pitch it to David Montgomery, who's going to fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. What kind of miscommunication was that? Nobody was able to get the angle on David Montgomery. He was just able to get around to the end zone.
Look at Jabril Peppers and James Bradbury with their hands on their hips like, oh my God, whose fault was that? That's your fault. Look at the replay. They literally let this man run into the end zone. They just let him. And once again, Nate.
Literally.
Oh my God. Nate Ebner out there. I said it last time. I don't know why he's out there. He's a special teamer. I don't know what package that was. But look at these guys, specifically Peppers and Bradbury. It's extremely late reactions. And they're looking like, whose fault was that? Shout out to Raphael in chat. He's like, what was that? Bradley's like, that was weak football. The only person that's happy is Damien, who's a Bears fan.
Yeah, that was supposed to be at most a 10-yard play out of bounds. I mean.
Oh, I thought it missed the kick, but I guess not.
Yeah, he was very close to though. Well, yeah, make sure you update the score.
Oh yeah. God damn, I never thought I would have to update the Bears score first. It is now 7-0. Let me pull this up real quick.
All right, guys, we're off to a bad start. The Giants did a good job defensively. We had a couple tackles for loss.
We did really good in the run game.
We did a lot of bending, and unfortunately, we broke at the end.
Yeah, unfortunate, guys, unfortunate. Mike Lowe says Peppers has the IQ of a catcher's mitt. Listen, the first 2 weeks, I'll admit, I'm not impressed by what Jabril has done the first 2 weeks so far.
I mean, I liked what he did against against Pittsburgh. He was probably the best defensive back we had last week.
That's not saying much though, considering how our defensive backs perform.
You're right. You're right. It's not. But he did a good job covering tight ends last week.
Oh my God, Bradley says they let Trash Bisky get a touchdown. Listen. Nah, they let David Montgomery get a touchdown. I don't know what the secondary was doing.
Trubisky literally did nothing there. First of all, that was a wobbly pass too. So
listen, you know what needs to happen? We need to get a couple more sacks on him. We already got one from Colifrac. We'll get this man rattled, and then we'll be set, bro.
Yep.
Bradley says the Giants need to draft me. I'll fix the secondary.
Did Fackrell get the start this week or no?
You know what? That's a good question. I mean, do they really change the
starting? I think so.
Yeah, you think they do? Let's check. I'll go Giants starting lineup.
We didn't see Fackrell this early last week.
Maybe they're just whatchamacallit. Maybe they're just changing packages or something that they're running. But let's see on the defensive depth chart. Why in the world is O'Shane Zimenez listed as an inside linebacker? Hold up. What? Let me go to let me just go straight up to Giants.com and check their official depth chart. and see what they
Oh,
have
theirs are
there.
always screwed up too.
Yeah, I was just on some other website and they had O'Shane Zimenez at inside linebacker. I was like, what? Team depth chart. On the defensive side, we have strong side linebacker. The starter is still Lorenzo Carter, still followed up by Golden. And
Yeah, but
on
I
the
don't. Yeah, I don't think that changes.
yeah, it didn't change. Kyler Fackrell is still listed as the guy behind O'Shane Zimenez. So
Cause
I
I
don't
did not
know.
see O'Shea Zimenez all game so far.
I saw him on one play that I thought like he got held on, but it is
Oh,
what it
okay.
is. Bradley says, "Can we do our cadence if we were quarterbacks?" I don't know what my cadence would be.
I don't know either.
It would probably be something very generic like blue 52, 52.
All right,
Hype.
here's Dion Lewis with the kickoff return and to the 21-yard line.
They're showing this replay. It is terrible. This is just a terrible defensive play. This is not a play designed to get into the end zone.
Yeah, it wasn't. Actually, their play got blown up.
Yeah. Oh my god, yo, KB, you know what that reminds me of? That's the same play you destroyed me with in our Madden matchup.
Oh yeah, it was that little running back wheel route.
Yeah, oh my god. That's not supposed to get to the end zone. That's supposed to get you like anyway, Daniel Jones is out here, do the play call.
All right, so first down and 10, 7:20 left to go in the first quarter. Here's Daniel Jones in the gun, Saquon in the backfield, Caden Smith in motion. Here's Jones under center, drops the ball in for Sterling Shepard for a 5-yard gain. So
Yeah.
it's starting off just like last week, passes to Sterling Shepard early.
Bradley, we're probably like a play behind. It's not too far though, so hopefully it's bearable. Get it
Yeah.
bearable.
All right. Daniel Jones under center, 2 tight ends set, handoff, Barkley, and again. Oh, man, here we go again. That's Akeem Hicks tackling Barkley for a 1-yard loss.
Oh, can we see?
It'll be
Look at
third down
this
and 6 coming
offensive
up.
line. Who got? I don't think in the middle was blown up there. I think that came from Evan
No,
Ingram's side.
you know what it is? You know what it is? The front 7 are just crashing. They're sending all their guys on Saquon. It's like they figured out the Giants' offense. They're just crashing on Saquon.
Yeah. Jesus.
Saquon
Man.
split out wide there. They said, screw it, Saquon. Go play wide receiver. Jones, by himself in the backfield.
No, come on.
Takes the snap.
Oh, my
Jones
God.
looking. And the ball's going to be fumbled and recovered by the Giants. Oh, by the Bears.
Yeah, Khalil Mack recovered it.
And there is...
Jesus Christ, bro. Are you
All right.
kidding me?
So this is what's going to be happening for the Giants. And here we go with the...
He literally just tapped the ball out of his hands.
Right. No ball security whatsoever.
Is that Robert Quinn? Who's 94?
That was Robert Quinn.
Yeah, no, yeah, King Justin, straight up. He says, I know we like to play as Andrew Thomas, but that was 100% his fault. Yeah, Leonard Floyd just straight up went up around him. Not Leonard Floyd, Robert Quinn just straight up went right around him and then got the ball. That's on Andrew Thomas and Daniel Jones. The ball literally didn't even take that much to get tapped out of his hand, man. What do you think?
Unreal. Yeah, that didn't take much. And remember, these guys are banged up,
Yeah,
They were on the injury
Jesus,
report.
bro. The Bears cannot score here.
Here we go. Handoff. Tariq Cohen bounces outside, gains nothing there. Great job by Blake Martinez in for the tackle. Wow. Blake Martinez is really impressing me, man.
Blake Martinez is doing good. Listen, it's the exact opposite of what I expected it to be, as Daniel Jones has the second most turnovers in the NFL since 2019. That is not a good thing. Listen, man, Jason Garrett needs to be fixing his play calling or scheme or something for this offense, man.
Yeah, he needs to figure out something with his offensive line because it's not helping. Here's basically what they're doing. They're stopping Saquon, and they're saying, Daniel Jones, you beat us. And unfortunately, Daniel Jones can't secure the football. Here's Mitch Trubisky taking the handoff for himself. And, oh, my God, there's Dexter Lawrence saying, where are you going? For
I
a
will
3-yard
say,
gain there.
I low-key hope that we knocked the ball out of Trubisky's hands there, but unfortunately not
Right.
the same luck for the Giants.
Right.
Yo, it's
Good-
crazy
good job by Dexter
because I
Lawrence.
had a Bears fan in my comment section for my Bears-Giants preview that was talking real hot, and I was like, hey, man, listen, you shouldn't underestimate the Giants. We don't look too good right now. That Bears fan is probably really happy.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with this with the Giants offense, man. If we have a terrible week this week, hopefully they bounce back in the next coming minutes. But This is gonna be a long season if they can't figure it out.
They need to prevent a score.
Here's Trubisky taking a snap, 3rd down and 6, fade route to the end zone, and it's dropped by Anthony Miller. Good job.
Good defense.
I think that was good defense by Isaac Yadam there.
Yeah, Isaac Yadam, the new number 27.
Yeah, made a good effort there and made it
does he
difficult
make
for Anthony
does he make
Miller.
the 27 squad? Oh no, that's just an Anthony Miller drop. They just showed the thing. That's not even good defense. That's just a straight drop.
He was there, but unfortunately Isaac couldn't get. See, if Isaac had his head turned and was able to make the play on the ball, that would have been a deflection. Just Isaac Yadam's awareness was not there, but good athleticism to stick with him on the route. But if Isaac Yadam was not there, I'm pretty sure Anthony Miller comes out with that catch just because of he would be free. So I think his presence did do something there. 4th down and 6, field goal attempt is up and it's good. Good job by the Giants defense. Hopefully they don't get too gassed out because we need them for the stretch of this game. The
offense needs to figure something out. That running play by Saquon, which got blown up, wasn't even really the offensive line's fault. It's kind of what KB said. They just literally sent everybody. And when you send everybody, how do you counter that? It's like, how do you counter that? They're sending everybody on the defensive side whenever they know Saquon's going to run. It's crazy. Toast, how long is the delay? I don't think it's that long. It's probably like a play compared to you guys, which is surprising because we are watching it live. Like, I'm watching it on Hulu, the live scores. I think KB is just straight up watching the actual broadcast.
Yeah, I had to pause it for a couple of seconds, probably a good like 20 seconds or so. So it's not too much, but Hulu is a streaming service, so whenever you stream something, it is a little delayed, but not as bad as Reddit streams. Reddit streams could delay a whole minute.
Yeah.
So
King Justin says, anytime someone plays like trash, we should just say they pulled a Nate Solder. I would. Should we say that, or should we say they pulled a DeAndre Baker? Because this man was trash on and off the field.
Right. DeAndre Baker.
I don't know. I'll leave that up to you, KB. Which one we gonna say they pulled? By the way, guys, thank you for everybody to tune in. We got 43 people watching right now. Like it up. Go over to my boy Kidblue. Sub him up. Share the stream. All that. And put your thoughts in the chat. We are reading the live chat, answering questions as we go, man. So, put whatever you want in there.
Yeah, guys, we'll be here for the whole duration of the Giants game. Hopefully, we pull out the win, but
oh my God,
it's getting stressful.
This is getting.
Let's go, G-man. Let's go.
Literally right now. It's literally the same as it was, the second half of last week. The defense still performing really good, but the offense can't get anything going.
Exactly, and here's the thing. Once this, make sure you update the score.
Yeah, I just peeped.
So. One thing that it scares me because the defense is really good, but the reason why their stats were so terrible, they allowed Benny Snell to run for 100 yards, which that happened late, so it makes their defense look bad. I mean, the reason why that happened is because they were getting gassed out.
They were just getting not just physically, but mentally as well.
Exactly, it was exhausting.
Yeah, you keep providing the offense with these great opportunities, and they just do nothing with it.
Yeah, and honestly, that's happened for a couple of seasons for the Giants.
Caden, I agree with you on some part. Caden says O-line needs to step up. I'm sick of them being the reason for him fumbling, but that's also kind of on him. He had no pocket awareness on that play.
Oh yeah, completely. Listen, guys, you guys know I defend Daniel Jones a lot. I defended him last week. This was completely on Daniel Jones. The pocket collapsed so much that it was almost claustrophobic in that pocket.
And he didn't even realize it.
And he didn't even hold the ball with two hands before he threw the ball. At least secure the football just in case something would have happened. He's just freely touching the ball. Holding the ball up. He needs to figure out a way. I don't know what it is. Listen.
And look, they're showing the fumbles last season right now too, and the same fumble he had against the Bears this year is the same as it was last year.
The thing is with Daniel Jones, he is too focused. They always say he's very cool under pressure, very cool. He's a little too cool under pressure. He's like so oblivious to it. He doesn't mind the pass rush. He's like the complete opposite of Eli. Like Eli was so scared of the pass rush, and Daniel Jones just doesn't care about the pass rush. He needs to be able to have that awareness. Oh my God, here's Jones getting a quick pass there for Sterling Shepard.
Shepard was completely covered. As soon as I saw the ball come out of his hands, I was like, wait a minute, that's not a good selection. He was completely covered there.
Yeah, so Jones incomplete pass there. They're running no huddle here. The Giants trying to get to the line quick. This is probably going to be a run. It looks predictable to me. He's killing the play now. They think it's a run too. It's probably going to be a pass now. Here's Daniel Jones under center. Now it is going to be a handoff for Saquon, and Saquon gets his first positive yards. He's still pushing. Good
There's
5 yard gain
Saquon
there.
running a little bit like his
Former
counter.
self.
Yeah, and a little bit like Zeke there, actually taking the dirty yards, going up the middle, doing the strong running. Maybe he took Tiki's words to heart, running like a big back, as Tiki would say.
Yeah, hopefully Saquon takes that to heart there and uses that as motivation. He needs to run like a big back today with this front seven.
Yeah.
All right, so from the trying to see what yard line we're at. 30-yard line, 3rd down and 5. Jones takes a snap. It's a pass. Quick pass to Sterling Shepard on the dig route, and it's incomplete right at the 1st down marker. Kyle Fuller, really good job.
Kyle
in
Fuller, remember
coverage
guys,
there.
former Pro Bowler. I think he made a first team defense team before. I might be wrong
Yeah,
about that. Back
yeah,
in
in very
2018.
in his very early years, yeah.
Yeah.
So good job there by the Bears defense. And listen, the only positive I could take out is that Saquon ran for 5 yards. That's it.
The one thing I'm
I'm
wondering,
at least happy.
the one thing I'm wondering is why we haven't targeted the Slayer yet.
Yeah, see, that's what happened last year. And here's the kick. A beautiful kick by Riley Dixon.
Punt.
Oh my God.
Beautiful punt.
Beautiful kick. Got all that bounce went 20 yards and bounced all the way down to the 8-yard line. Riley Dixon is on his way to another Pro Bowl.
Riley Dixon is one of the best punters in the league, bro.
And it's crazy because he wasn't elite back with the Broncos. He really became elite with this coach, with this special teams.
Thomas McGahee, bro.
Yeah,
Thomas McGahee, one of the best special teams coordinators in the league, bro.
Yeah, and not to mention we have Joe Judge here, who is a special teams guru. So that's why I absolutely love the fact that we kept around Thomas McGahee because we already had a strong special teams unit. The fact that we have Thomas McGahee, who is an excellent special teams coordinator, along with Joe Judge. You know, if our offense and defense is terrible, at least let's have our special teams good. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mike Lowe says the Giants should utilize Barkley like Carolina uses McCaffrey. What do you think about that?
I don't think. See, I know Saquon Barkley is an excellent receiver. I just don't think he could take a workload of a receiving back. I think you have to run him like a power back. I think they'll
Even
be
though
able to
his
stop
run,
him.
like he's cultivated himself to be an agile back.
Yeah, I think so as well. First of all, he's not as shifty as Christian McCaffrey. He's just not. He's not as shifty as he is because he is like huge and 230. It's crazy how he moves for a 230 back, but Christian McCaffrey's a whole nother athlete. I just think they're two different players. I know Saquon does compare well with him, but Christian McCaffrey's another player.
Exactly.
I don't think you could use him in the same way because Christian McCaffrey's not a power back. You can't use Christian McCaffrey the way you use Saquon Barkley. They're both good in their respective styles of play.
Cisco Jr. says DJ tries to be hero too much. I think he is pressing. Defense is probably stressing out right now. What do you say to that?
The defense looks fine right now. It's the offense that's very underwhelming right now, but I'm hoping the defense keeps that motor, man. I'm hoping they keep that passion and that motor to keep going through it because they're probably going to have to save us in this game. Some teams are like that. Some teams is the defense that is going to, carry the team, and in this case it's going to have to be.
Caden says Brad Wing was a monster. I miss him. Dixon is just as good as I would say Dixon is better than Brad Wing.
Oh yeah, Brad Wing had the year that Brad Wing had to leave. Is that 2016?
I think it was like 2016, 2017. Yeah.
Okay, so 2017. Because Brad Wing had a phenomenal first year with us. I think he made the Pro Bowl. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, a lot of Giants made the Pro Bowl that year.
Yeah. All right. So Mitch Trubisky firing a shot and good coverage there by James Bradbury, intended for Allen Robinson. If that was first of all, that was terribly on target for a good reason because that would have been a pick six for James Bradbury. But Jesus, Mitch Trubisky, that was way off.
Mm-hmm.
We look at they're replaying the Giants, the Bears drive for that touchdown with David Montgomery, and oh my God, that was just terrible.
Okay, KB. I think now there's starting to be a problem with the stream. Now mine is buffering. Is yours buffering now?
No, I'm okay. Here's a handoff for Montgomery with a freaking 8-yard gain there. 3rd down and 2 coming up with 3:30 left to go in the first quarter.
If if it persists, guys, I will just end it and then restart it. It's like it will take like like maybe a minute at most. It really should take just a couple of clicks, a couple of seconds. But put in the chat if you want me to try and restart it, because I've seen
Hey,
also a lot of people dropped out maybe because of that buffering.
hey, pull up the task manager and see if you have any open apps that shouldn't be open.
Sure thing.
All right, so here's 3rd down and 2 from the gun. 3 wide receiver to the left. Mitch Trubisky back to throw. Terrible ball, but it's still complete to Jimmy Graham.
We
I
need to
said
take
that in my
it. We need to
preview.
take advantage of these terrible balls, bro.
I,
Like straight up.
I don't I seriously can't understand how Jimmy Graham is able to throw the ball
Mr.
with
Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky is able to throw the ball to everybody, just wobbles, just complete ducks.
I don't even know, man.
It's literally like he's just pushing the ball, not spiraling, and just pushing the ball, just flinging it. 1st down and 10 from the Bears 34-yard line. We've got a bunch to the left. Back to throw. Here's Mitch under pressure, and it's Lorenzo Carter with the first sack of his 2020 season.
Lorenzo Carter, man.
He almost had a couple last week against Pittsburgh. This time he comes home.
That's what I'm talking about. Lorenzo Carter, the guy that I wanted to see, man.
I like this package here. They had the interior with Lorenzo Carter there. Lorenzo Carter was playing the defensive end in the 3-4. I like that.
They used him a lot like that last year as well. Hopefully we can see a bit more. He's somebody that they like moving around on that D-line. 2nd and 15.
Yeah. We have a weird formation here. Wide receiver screen for Cordero Patterson, and Fackrell is able to get to him. Great job by Fackrell. Trying to knock the ball free was unsuccessful, but Cordero Patterson is knocked short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down coming up.
I've noticed on a lot of Giants tackles that they try to knock out this ball now.
Oh yeah, they're trying to get revenge, man. They see it's happening to Daniel Jones. They're trying to get some revenge here. Here's Mitch Trubisky, 3 completions out of 4, 63 yards and a touchdown, 3 first downs today on 3rd down passing. 3rd down and 6, empty set again. This is where they kill us. I thought that was a full start there, but Mitch Trubisky flinging the ball for a incompletion there. Great coverage downfield. Who was covering?
I think
Miller.
Nate Ebner is the starting free safety because I'm seeing him a lot out there in that position.
I don't think he started. I saw Logan Ryan and Jabril Peppers at first, but
I don't know, but he's out there a lot more than he was last week.
You know what it is? They're running 3 safety sets.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see Julian Love out there as well.
Julian Love was out there and looked like in a cornerback position in coverage there just now.
Was he covered a running back? If he was, that he was playing safety. All right, here's Peppers with the punt return, and he's getting it out to about the 24-yard line.
So, guys, listen, the Giants better capitalize right here, otherwise it's clipped.
Yeah, 1st down coming up. They're going to commercial break. 49 seconds left in the 1st quarter. But good. The defense is absolutely. We have 3 sacks on defense already, do we? No, 2 sacks.
Two. One from Carter, one from Fackrell. Hey, man, listen. I need either 2 more from Carter or 2 from Leonard Williams, and then that's one bold prediction right there.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I'm really impressed with the defense so far. And if the defense could. Listen, last week, this is how they started off last week. If the offense actually did something, they would be probably statistically one of the best defenses in the league.
No, 100%. 100%.
This defense is no joke this year, guys. And remember, we thought the offense was going to be the crutch for the defense. The defense is the crutch for the offense
It's
this year.
literally the opposite, man. And you know what? Shout out to PTA. He was the one that told me it might be that. He told me it might be the defense that comes out and surprise people. And he said he expects the offense to struggle. He kind of caught that early. I had so much faith in this offense before the season began. I had no idea what's happening.
I thought it was going to be top 10. I thought this offense was going to, not right off the bat, but I thought they were going to finish the season top 10. But that's not looking like so far. I mean, this defense might finish closer to top 10 than the offense.
This defense right now, it's like you said, bro. If they just held the scoring down a little bit, they would be top 10 with what they're doing in the run game and with the pressures and sacks.
Right. And I can't even hold it on the defense for allowing so much scores because look at the offensive field position that they're giving the Chicago offense. You know?
Okay, so
We
Hero Leo is saying there's a lot of buffering as well. So KB, I think what I'm gonna do, guys in the chat, please listen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the stream and then start it back. So just keep your eye out for the link, cause I'm not sure what's happening. You good with that?
oh yeah, you could end the stream and it'll come back to this stream as long as you're using the same stream key.
So that's what I'll try and do then. So guys, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick.